Good morning, everyone. I'm Michael Strong from Oasis Senior Advisors, and today I have the pleasure of interviewing Mike Weller from the Weller Group Realty. Mike, how are you this morning?
I'm great, Michael. Thanks for coming over. Good to see you.
My pleasure to be here. So, as we always start out, I was wondering if you could tell the audience a little about you and your realty group.
Absolutely, would love to. So this is my 13th year in real estate as a licensee. We started in 2006, actually in Nevada in Las Vegas, and then we came here to Southern California in 2008. We spent a couple of years over in Los Angeles County in the South Bay, Hermosa Beach, Redondo Beach, Beach Cities area. Came to Orange County late 2010, so we've been here in Orange County for about 7 years. First few years in the business, we were working through a distressed real estate market, short sales foreclosures. As we saw the market kind of recover and change and become a more traditional real estate market, we started working a little bit more with seniors and became an SRES in 2013.
Well, thank you, Mike, for telling us a little bit about your background and your real estate agency.
Absolutely.
Thank you. So now I was wondering, can you explain to us what exactly is the SRES designation that some of you realtors have?
Oh, absolutely. Would love to share with you about the SRES. So SRES stands for Senior Real Estate Specialist, and what that is, it is a full training, certification, and designation provided by the National Association of Realtors. It is a specific training course. It's a 2-day intensive course that goes through all of the aspects and all of the considerations specific to working with seniors in real estate, buying real estate, selling real estate. It covers all of the different aspects, reverse mortgage, tax transfers. There's so many unique needs that seniors have, and only 2% of realtors have this designation nationally. So it's a very small percentage of realtors that have this specialty certification and designation.
Well, thank you, Mike, for explaining what the SRES designation is. So now can you tell me and the audience some of the unique needs that seniors have in real estate and real estate transactions?
Oh yeah, that's a great question. Let me tell you a little bit about that. So I think probably the most unique thing that we see when working with seniors, and one of the biggest challenges that we have is so often the senior has been in their home for a long time, often for decades, 20, 30, even 40 plus years sometimes. And they've accumulated 20, 30, or 40 plus years worth of items, personal belongings in the home. And then also a lot of times there's been years of deferred maintenance, or that the home may not be as updated as some of the other homes that have been sold more recently. So a lot of seniors and their families feel like this is a big burden, and they feel some anxiety about going into the home selling process because it's been so long since they've done it and they have so much stuff to deal with. And what we've done is we've put together actually a 5-step transition program for seniors to really slow down the whole process and take that burden away from them and their family and kind of bring it back and manage the whole process ourselves, from everything from dealing with the personal items to dealing with the property itself. It really makes the whole transition for the senior a lot easier, and we found great success with it.
Well, thank you, Mike. So now I've heard something about Prop 60 and Prop 90. Can you tell us a little bit about what they are and how they work?
Yeah, absolutely. You're armed with all the great questions today. Yeah, I'd love to tell you about those.
Excellent.
Yeah, so Proposition 60 and Proposition 90 are two propositions, very similar. They've been around in California for about 35 years or so. And what they do is they allow seniors ages 55 and over to sell their primary residence home and move to a new home without taking an increase or a step up in their property tax basis. So for example, if somebody's been in their home for a long time and they might have a low property tax basis of say $2,000, and they're selling a home for $800,000 and they're moving to a new home, maybe they're downsizing into a condo and maybe that's $500,000 or $600,000, and the actual property tax on that property would be in the, say the $7,000 range. It actually allows them to take the $2,000 property tax basis on their old home and transfer it into their new home. So it makes it very easy for seniors to move from a home to a new home here in California.
Well, thank you, Mike. So now can you tell us a little bit about what is going on in real estate? What's some of the new things going on in real estate that you tell us about today that we should be aware of?
Oh, absolutely. Well, we just spoke about Prop 60 and Prop 90, and I really have more of that story to tell you right now. So over the last 15 years, we're really seeing seniors, despite Prop 60 and Prop 90, fairly immobile, moving less than ever before. And the California Association of Realtors is actually leading an initiative where they're looking to expand the parameters of Proposition 60 and Proposition 90. So this past winter, the California Association of Realtors actually led a petition signature drive. That is all done now. Those signatures are back, and they're going through the counting and verification process. But it's called the Senior Portability Initiative. And what that would do, it would expand the parameters of Prop 60 and Prop 90. There are some current limits on it. There's three major ones, and I'll just go through those really quick. One of the limits is you can only do a Prop 60 or Prop 90 transfer one time. So sometimes we'll see somebody might move from here in Orange County, maybe out to Palm Springs, out in Riverside County. They might be out there for 5 or 10 years, and then their lifestyle may change as they age, or they may have other family changes. Their family may want them to come back to Orange County. And once they've done the transfer one time, they're kind of locked in. They're stuck out in Palm Springs, essentially. So one of the parameters here, it would allow an unlimited number of Prop 60 and Prop 90 transfers. One of the other limits on the current setup is Prop 90 allows the transfer between counties, but only between counties that participate. And that's up to each county. And while here in Southern California, most of our counties do participate, most of the counties throughout the state do not. So the other part of the initiative is it would allow the property tax transfer anywhere in the state, regardless of county. The third major point is currently you can only transfer your property tax if the new property, the value of it, is the same amount or lower than what you're leaving. So if you're selling, say, a $700,000 home, you cannot move into a $705,000 home. Your whole property tax basis is going to be reset. So that can be pretty restrictive. And the new initiative, which I think is really fair actually, what it would do, say you were selling that $700,000 home and going into a $750,000 home, you would take your old tax basis and just add that to the tax on the $50,000 tax at the current tax rate. So I think that's a really fair way to kind of open up the doors a little bit more for seniors to be able to make moves around Southern California and around the whole state. So that's pretty much the Senior Portability Initiative. There's a very good chance we may see that on the ballot coming this November. So if anybody has more questions about that, I'm always happy to chat with them.
Well, thank you, Mike, for all that wonderful information about your real estate agency. So now if a client would like to call you for a questions or a consultation, what's the best phone number to reach you at?
They can reach out at 714-989-6176.
Excellent. And if they wanted to email you, what is the best email address for you? Mike@wellergroupoc.com. So Mike@wellergroupoc.com. Excellent. And then if they'd like to get more information about you and your company on your website, what is your website address?
Well, they can visit our senior page actually at ocseniorrealestate.com.
Well, excellent. Well, Mike, thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, thanks for coming in, Michael. Great seeing you this morning.
Great seeing you.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
Take care.